It's me. What's up, everyone joining in? What's up, everyone? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? We're gonna start getting some debates here in a second. Only send a guest request if you did vote Trump. We are just looking for some debates. Everyone left Liam's live. I wonder why. I'm very, very confused as to why that happened. I wonder why. All right. We're going to start getting some people up here in a second. Only send a guest request if you did vote Trump. What's up, everyone joining in the live? What's up, how old are you?
26.
Did you vote Trump?
Yes.
Oh, why so?
Okay, I just have to say, you need to correct people when they come up here and say woman instead of women. And I'm trolling, but please, it's unbearable.
I got you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
18.
Did you vote Trump?
Yeah.
Why so?
Because I think that
What's your birth year?
2006.
I'm sorry, I don't believe you. What the hell? All right, let's get this next person up here. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
50.
Did you vote Trump?
Yes.
Why so?
Immigration.
What about immigration?
Okay. I live in Houston, Texas. 2 illegals kill a 15. I think she was 15. And I think that's really, really wrong. They were here illegally. And I think it's Biden's fault.
What's Donald Trump's plan to like limit immigration?
Build a wall.
You know that the bipartisan border bill that he undermined in Congress would have built more wall than he built under his entire administration?
No. Mm-mm.
Did you know under his administration he only built 3.7% new wall?
No, but I feel like when he's...
What did the Biden-Harris administration do that caused
I feel
more
when
immigration?
he becomes president, when he becomes a president, I feel that he's gonna like not let that many people come in like Biden did.
So,
Biden
so
let a lot of people come in the United States.
Okay, by doing what?
Huh?
By doing what?
I don't know. A lot of people came in. A lot of people here in Houston. There's a lot of people from Mexico.
So that doesn't mean
there's a lot of people from Mexico.
So you know how they would limit people from coming to the country?
Since Biden's been president.
Do you know how they would limit people from coming to the country?
There's a lot of people. Hello?
Do you know how they would limit people from coming to the country?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's through a bill in Congress.
Border patrols,
Yeah. And Donald Trump undermined the bill in Congress that was going to pass. That would have increased the amount of border patrol. That would have increased the amount of immigration judges to make the asylum process go faster. That would have limited the amount of people coming to the country. That would have built more wall than Trump ever built under his administration. All of those things were in the context of the bipartisan border bill, and Donald Trump called people in Congress to undermine the bill.
Yeah. I'm saying that since Biden's been in office, here in Houston, Texas, there's been more illegal immigrants and more violence.
That doesn't mean that does not mean because of Biden. That's because more people are coming to the country because of economic insecurity that exists around the world. Thank you. Because conditions are better off in the United States, people are fleeing to the United States, right, so that they can have more economic security.
I believe in Trump. And that's all I'm going to say. I believe in Trump, okay?
Yeah, but
Thank
why?
you.
Like, what's his plan? Like, how is he going to... So do you believe that he's going to engage in mass deportation?
Yes, I do.
How is he going to know who's undocumented?
I do.
How does he know who's undocumented?
He has a plan. He has a plan.
What's
I
his
don't
plan?
know what. I don't know the plan, but he's a very smart person. You know he's smart. You know.
No, he's not.
You
Smart.
know. Yeah, yes, he is. He's smart.
Eh,
He's
okay.
very smart. Okay, bye.
No. Why'd you? No, he's not smart. Can you give me one thing he's
Yes.
done that's smart?
He's very smart.
Can you give me one example of what he's done that's
He
smart?
was president once already. He's smart.
So does being president make you smart? So is Joe Biden smart?
I never said he wasn't.
Is Joe Biden smart? Yes or no?
Yeah, I never said he wasn't smart. I
Joe
never
Biden's
said
smart?
he wasn't. I never said he wasn't smart.
Really? Okay, so you believe Joe
Really,
Biden's
I never
smart.
said
Okay.
he wasn't smart.
Okay.
No.
So every president has been smart.
I mean, they have to be smart. I mean, they're president.
So why do they have to be smart?
They're presidents.
Yeah, but like, I mean, they should be smart, but that doesn't mean they always are. Like,
Mm-hmm.
for example, Donald Trump's not smart.
Yes, he's smart. He's smart.
How so? Can you
He's
give me like one
smart.
thing he's done that's smart?
One thing. When he was president the first time,
Josh, a prescription. Thank you so much.
when he was president the first time, he built the wall.
How much of the wall did he build? And that's not
So,
smart.
not all of it, but he built some of it.
3.7%. So if
Yeah.
you were said you were going to get done in a homework assignment, right? And
Mm-hmm.
you turn it into the teacher and it's only 3.7% done. Do you
Yeah.
think that do you think that they would accept the homework?
No,
Why not?
because it's not done. But he's gonna finish it now that he's president.
Oh, my way. So it's not done. So Trump has not finished. Trump has not done the wall.
No, but he's gonna finish it now that he's president again.
Wait, but like it would have built more wall if he didn't undermine the bipartisan border bill. So he prefers the wall to be built later on. Josh, thank you for the money gun.
He,
Oh, only
Okay.
when he can take credit for it. Okay. They left. Okay. All right, let's get this next person up here. Only send a guest request if you did vote Trump.
God.
What's up, how old are you?
Hey, Parker.
Did you vote Trump?
I did not. I did not mean to.
Appreciate you. What's up, how old are you?
I'm 21.
Did you vote Trump?
No, I just wanted to say hi.
Appreciate
I
you.
love you guys.
All right, let's get this next person up here. What's up? How old are you? Hello? Fetus. Bro. What's up? How old are you?
23.
Did you vote Trump?
Yes, sir.
Why so?
Do you only do this for money? Is that how it's what you do?
Yep, only for money.
I know. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
there's
feel-
no other reason I do this. It's just for the money. It's just to make money off of people. That's it.
100%. I guarantee
You
it.
got me, man. Oh my god, you got me.
Why else would you do it?
I just do it for the grift, dude.
Why else would you do it? You're gonna kick me. in the
Seriously,
second.
dude. Seriously, why else would I do that? Why else
You're
would I
gonna-
go on live and
you
like
gonna have
fight
a
for
job?
people?
You gonna have a
Definitely
job,
not
dude?
empathy. Definitely not like I care about having a better world. Definitely not anything like that. Prashtander only could be for money. I totally agree. I only do this to grift.
I think the more you whip your hair, the more money you get.
Seriously, dude. Look. Seriously,
people
the
are
DNC just
donating.
sent me $100 million.
That's what I'm saying. People are donating. It's more you would do.
Look, the DNC just sent me $100 million, dude. They said for each hair flip, I get $100 million.
Really? Bro, you're such a troll.
What are you talking about, dude? What do you mean, dude? It's part of the grift, man.
Yeah.
So I'm grifting, but then I also get all of my money from outside aid, independent like resources, right? Like I get it from the DNC, and I'm paid by the
You
Democrats.
actually have a
But then I'm
job.
also grifting people on the internet, right?
You actually need to have a job.
Brianna, thank you so much for the $1 for the hair flip. What'd you
There
say?
it is. Yeah, there it is. Make that money, boy.
Yeah, dude, I'm grifting so well, man.
That's what you do, man. That's
Yeah.
why you do it.
Okay.
Randall, keep the
AJ, thank
grind
you for the
up.
$1 for the hair flip.
Keep the grind up, baby.
Yeah. So like, can you define grifting?
Bro, all you do is question me. It ain't gonna win.
Can you define grifting?
Can you define scamming
Zoe,
people?
thank you for the
online?
$5. Thank you so much, Zoe. What's
Can you
up?
define scamming people online?
Scamming? How am I scamming people online? Can you please explain to me how I'm scamming people?
You should just get a job.
How am I scamming people?
You should just get a job.
What is a job?
What is a job? Something that actually you work for?
So I work.
Do you? What
Yeah.
do you do?
Yeah, I work for 6 hours every single day.
So what do you do though?
I do debates on TikTok.
Yeah,
Here's the corgi.
yeah. You don't work.
That's work.
Well,
Where's the corgi?
debatable.
What is work?
All these people in the comments be on your side though. I love it.
What is work?
Work is something you work for, bud.
Can you tell me what work is without using the word work?
And perfect.
Can you tell me what work is without the word work?
Perfection, bud. Career.
Can you tell me what work is without a work?
You sound like a parrot. Say it again.
Grind, so I am working?
Like sometimes.
Oh, okay. How am I working sometimes?
Well, I don't want to really define this as a job. It's like a live, and you come on here.
Are you doing this? Are you doing this to grift? Did you come up here to grift? Are you just doing this for the money?
Oh,
Sean, thank you so much for the $2. Danny, thank you so much for the $2. Liz, thank you for the $1.
I ain't doing none of this. for the
Daisy,
money,
thank you so
bud.
much for the $1. Brianna, thank you for the $2. Sophia, thank you for the $1. Zoe, thank you so much for the $5. Kiana, thank you so much for the $2.50.
How much money do you make on this app, though?
$1 trillion a day.
Probably. Like, honestly. All these people be donating to you for literally just talking and debating with people. It's hilarious.
Okay, why don't you do it?
Because I don't have a platform like you do.
Why don't you have a platform?
I don't really... I go on TikTok just for shits.
Okay. So, this sounds like you're jealous, man.
Oh, there ain't no jealousy, trust me.
Why is there no jealousy?
Because I got my own career, bud. I'm rolling on my own.
Okay, so then what? It sounds like you're jealous, though.
No, trust me, there's no jealousy.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs.
Kind of weird.
I'm feeling that you're being jealous, man.
Nah, man, it's just like make everything about you. There's nothing like it's just about you, man. That's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
You debate people to get reaction out of people, and I mean, you do know your stuff, but you just
Why do I do it just for reactions? Maybe it's for a better world, you know? Maybe it's to like influence critical thought. I know
What do
it's
you think-
difficult to
what do
think
you
about,
think-
but
what do you think this debate-
Jennifer, thank you for the $10 for this. Dude is so jealous of you. I know, right?
What do you think this? What do you think this does to you? Like when you do these debates, what do
Deteriorates
you
my
think does to
brain.
make the world better? Like I want to ask you that.
What's up?
What does it make to do the world better? You know?
Oh, it makes people more critical in terms of critical thinking. It gives people more accurate information, new information. It educates people. It gives them rhetorically advantageous ways of describing their views to other
Nobody cares
people.
about that shit.
If you care about what I just said, type 3 in the comment section.
No. I
Hey, Ben,
don't.
if no one cared about it, there wouldn't be people following me and watching the live. You sound like a complete idiot.
Trump is the next 4 years.
Jody, thank you so much for the $50 on PayPal. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Jody. Thank you so much. Can we get some W's for Jody in the comment section right now for the $50 on PayPal? Thank you so much. Hyper, thank you so much for the $1. Jennifer, thank you so much for the $10. Thank you so much. Sean, thank you for the $2.
Good now? You got that out of you?
No, I didn't get it out enough.
You're funny, dude.
You're not.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
A lot of negativity.
You're welcome.
You're all about changing the world.
Yeah, yeah. What about it?
You got to be positive. You can't be negative. Say I'm not cool.
Why not?
Well, it's just a little rude.
Patience, thank you for the $2. Thank you so much. Well, what's the issue? What state do you live in?
Oh, bro, I'm Canadian. It's hilarious you talk to me this long. Because I got you going, brother.
I have a question. Do you like PP?
Welcome, bro. Yo, are you... don't...
Can you name me one policy PP's passed that's good?
Bro, like, I'm literally... I don't follow politics whatsoever. I'm just trolling you. It's hilarious.
Oh, what a bot, dude.
Hello.
Can't defend PP, huh? Yo, what's up? How old are you?
28.
Did you vote Trump?
Of course.
Why is that?
Because I'm not a fucking faggot like you, Parker.
Let's go on to the next person. Only send a guest request if you did vote Trump. We are just looking for some debates. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Let's get this next person up here. Only send a guest request if you did vote Trump. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello? All right, only send a guest request if you did vote Trump. We are just looking for some debates. Patience, thank you so much for the $2. Thank you. I appreciate it, patience. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
5 days of Christmas.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, did you vote Trump?
Yeah.
Why so?
Just if you look at what's going on in the markets altogether, not just the markets, but the whole world right now, everyone's like, it's like we had a substitute teacher for the past 4 years. Everyone was fighting, and people just trying to get their whole life and everything in order, just in the time that he's been there. And look at the
Why'd you call Biden a substitute teacher, not Trump?
a substitute teacher.
Yeah, was Trump 2017 through 2021 a substitute teacher?
When Trump was in the White House, all the stuff that happened now was not happening. Since
Really?
you remember the Abraham Accords? Since that happened in Gaza, that
Yeah,
didn't
that
happen.
didn't take into account the state of Palestine, which created bad conditions in that region of the world, which led to a greater level of conflict.
Every
Or like
single-
Trump assassinating a top military general in Iran, engaging in 432% increase in military drone strikes in the Middle East, blocking the vetoing of an arms deal that Saudi Arabia used to commit a genocide in Yemen. You know, things like that, where he actively engaged in things that led to greater levels of conflicts in the Middle East. We can reference Syria, we can reference Afghanistan and his plan for the pullout that specifically gave the Taliban 5,000 Taliban fighters. We can reference plenty of things, right? The fact that he left our Kurdish allies after they helped us defeat ISIS, which led to the Turkish-Kurdish conflict.
What I will say is this, and you can ask anyone this, even yourself, you will 100% agree with this. During the time that Biden was in the White House, every few months, the whole world was on edge. For whatever reason, we felt...
I was on edge more under Trump's administration.
No.
Yep, I know a lot of people that were on edge more during Trump's administration.
You're definitely...
Really? Like when there was a
one-off.
global pandemic?
You're definitely a one-off there. Everyone has
I'm
been on
a
edge.
one-off and not you.
The country chose. I don't understand how you can feel
Okay,
like
that doesn't mean that they chose correctly.
you are not the final decision of that.
I can still evaluate that. Can you evaluate that?
Yeah, I can evaluate it. I think
If you can evaluate that, why can't I evaluate that?
we can both evaluate it.
If we can both evaluate it, then why is my evaluation wrong?
We have a democratic system. The people voted.
Why is my evaluation wrong? Just because people voted a particular way doesn't make my evaluation wrong. So tell me why my evaluation is wrong.
The reason why your evaluation is wrong, you said that you felt safer under Biden. What I
I
would
don't
say
think
is
I said that, but
this is word for word. This is what you said. You said you felt less anxiety under Biden. I told you that everyone felt.
oh, like as a
more-
country, we were safer as a country. Yeah, we were safer as a country under the Biden-Harris administration comparative to the Trump administration.
That's not true.
Yeah. What's your critique of that? Because
That-
like there
that's-
were more
that-
service
that-
members that died in conflict under the Trump administration.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is. You can find that from the military data.
Okay. The country is happy. Most of the country is happy. Things are going. The stock market's rallying well. The countries that
Yeah, we're under the Biden-Harris administration.
No. They're not under the Biden administration.
Wait, you think Trump is currently president?
Trump coming in there now.
But Trump's not currently president, right?
Can I ask you a question?
Do you agree
if
Trump is not
didn't-
currently president?
If Trump did not win,
Do you agree he's not currently president?
the fact that he's coming in already, everyone's starting to
Do you
behave.
think he's currently president?
No, he's not currently president.
Okay,
but who are
so-
they talking to? Are they talking to him or are they talking to Biden? Who are
So-
the leaders talking to?
Yeah, so leaders are talking to both, right?
No,
You know, there's been communications with future
no one
leaders.
is talking. Do you fit? Do you?
Yes, people are
honestly
talking to
feel-
Biden. That is a ridiculous statement to say that the current
You
president of the United
honestly
States
believe that
is not
people-
talking to foreign leaders.
You honestly believe that people are sitting down with Joe Biden, the one that we see here, having
Yeah, I do.
conversations
I
with
do
Biden,
think that people are sitting down with Joe Biden having
and
conversations
having
with our foreign
conversations with
leaders.
him.
Yes.
Okay. They're having conversations with Joe Biden where he's being coherent and making deals. Is this what you're saying?
Wait. So I do think that obviously I don't believe he's to the degree that I would want to be president of the United States. Neither is Trump. But it is the case that he is like making these types of deals and doing these types of things. So I don't know why you're adding a secondary qualifier of like coherent.
you're
Because I don't think
definitely-
Trump is coherent.
See, did you see the last interview he did? He just had an
Trump is
interview-
totally incoherent.
okay.
Totally and utterly incoherent.
Thank God he won. And
No,
they
dude.
think that you should thank
You
God
think
he won.
conditions are one, I don't believe in God. Two, why would I do so when it is the case that he was held civilly liable of sexually abusing women? He tried to coup the country. He restricted women's access to abortion. He called for a complete and total shutdown of Muslims entering the country.
First of all, the case in New York was completely politicized. Everyone.
Which case are you
Democrats did
referencing?
such a horrible
Which
job.
case are you referencing?
Both cases. The sexual assault case was.
Okay. What was the name of the victim?
Caroline, some nonsense over there.
Caroline?
Carol, I know you know who the victim is. You're trying to.
I know who she
Yeah,
is,
you're
but
trying-
do you?
When did it happen? Was there any proof besides
Yeah, so there absolutely was proof,
What
right?
proof
And
was there? Was there
that's what the
text
jury did.
messages?
That's what the
Was
you
there
don't, you don't
video?
know. You don't know any of the evidence submitted in the case yet. She was wrong.
didn't
by
come
the way.
up.
So yeah, there were multiple of her friends that testified, indicating that it is the case that she was sexually assaulted. Right? There was. Can I finish? There was also a psychiatrist that verified the trauma that she engaged in as legitimate trauma. There was specifically what's it called, a deposition where before
Did you see
Donald
the
Trump
lady's
said that he wouldn't have
interview with-
sexually abused her because she's quote unquote not his type, but then in
you
the
see her interview
deposition,
with Anderson
Trump mistook
Cooper?
her with his ex-wife,
Did you
indicating
see
that they're
the
either
Anderson-
both his type or
did you
both
see
not
her
his type.
interview with
He's
Anderson
not
Cooper?
listening to me. He's not listening to me.
Did you see her interview with Anderson Cooper?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Anyway, I'm happy that you're still earning, funds from this and stuff. But be happy that Trump won. That's the best. I mean, I'm sorry for you, but
So you say no? Why would I be happy that Trump won? I just mentioned plenty of reasons. Would you vote
You're
for
gonna live in
someone
a safer
held?
country.
Would you
You're
vote
gonna
for
make
someone
more
held?
money.
What is he going to do to make it safer?
you're gonna live in a safer.
What is he going to
country.
do to be? What is he going to do to make it safer?
You don't need to worry about what he's gonna do. You can go. To sleep
You don't even know
and
what
be
he's going to
happy.
do. What are you talking about? What do you mean we're going to be in a safer country? How are you evaluating whether or not we're going to be in a safer country? You don't even know what he's going to fucking do.
Okay. You're going to be in a safer country.
You don't even have a concept of an idea.
Good. Pick on your words. You're going to be in a safer country. You may believe in
How is
Jesus
he going to
because
make
of
it
Trump.
safer? It's safer with a criminal as president of the United States. Safer with a sexual abuser as president of the United States. Safer with a felon as president of the United States.
If he's a
Are you
criminal,
fucking
then
trolling, dude?
if he's a criminal, then all the other presidents are criminal. Let's stop.
No,
acting
because
like
they weren't held civilly liable of sexually abusing a woman, and they didn't have 34 felonies that they were convicted of.
What are the 34 felonies?
Yeah, falsification of business records in the first degree.
Yeah,
There's a
the
Class C felony in the state of New York.
Business documents. I have 3 businesses. Believe me, there's stuff on the taxes there that everyone in the White House, all the choir.
You
boys
understand that he specifically had an underlying crime. If there was any underlying crime, right, then it is the case that it's a felony.
Yeah, okay. All the choir boys in Congress and in the Senate, if that's the standard that we're holding, none of them would be there.
What is that? That doesn't even make any sense.
All the choir boys there who.
What are you talking about? That makes no sense.
If you're saying that he is a felon for falsifying business records, believe me, every choir boy in.
I don't even
the
know what you're
Senate-
referencing.
The 34 felony convictions.
Yeah, I understand you're referencing the 34 felony convictions, but what you're not understanding is
If
why
you're
that would
saying
be
that that's
applicable
the
to some
crime,
other things.
If that's the crime that you're referencing to, then every politician there, okay, all the fake choir boys would be locked up. As
I don't
said,
even know who are those people? What are you referencing? What are you talking about?
Name a politician.
Shannon, think of the
who's-
69 cents.
As I said, thank God Trump won. We're living in great
You're still
times
not
now.
answering any of the questions.
The questions have been answered. The American people actually answered the question.
No,
You know?
they didn't.
But I hope that you continue to earn from this. I'm going to follow you. I'm going to give you a follow. And, you know,
If you would like to respond to what I'm saying, I would really appreciate that.
There's really nothing to respond to. I'm just happy
because you're not going to critically think about your worldview.
Listen.
That's
I'm
literally what
happy
you're
for you.
trying to argue here.
No, there's nothing to argue. The people have spoken.
There are things to argue. This is a debate live. What are you talking about?
The people have spoken.
I understand you're just going to keep saying the same thing and over again, but like I don't see how that's relevant.
Yeah. What policy did Biden put in that helped the Middle East?
Oh, okay, so I like how that's a complete pivot, but I'll answer the question. So, in terms of the context of the Middle East, Biden specifically has been advocating for a ceasefire as it relates to Israel and Palestine, right? Joe Biden has specifically been advocating for significantly less drone strikes than what Donald Trump is
it did
advocating
not
for.
work.
He is not provoking as much conflict with
didn't work.
Iran comparative to Donald Trump, who
didn't
specifically
work.
literally targeted one of the top military generals in Iran, which provoked conflict in the Middle East.
And
There's
it
plenty
didn't
of
work.
things.
Whatever
What are you
he's
talking
doing,
about? It didn't work, right? You understand that Donald Trump's been urging Netanyahu to not accept a ceasefire.
No, he
Yes.
told he clearly said they should figure their shit out before he gets into office. Done.
I understand that he said that. That does not mean specifically that it is going to happen. There are plenty of things that Donald Trump has actively said that he wants to do that has not been able to follow through on. Plenty of
because
things
look-
he's claimed are true and are going to happen that didn't happen.
Okay. The number one thing I love is the America First policy. I was in
America
Qatar.
First policy.
His policy about taking care of America first. I was in Qatar.
What America First policy?
I was in Qatar.
I
When
just want to know the America First policy.
Let me finish. I was in Qatar. The place was immaculate, beautiful. No crime. We shouldn't be giving money to anyone until this place looks like Qatar or Dubai. So the citizens have everything they need. Look at our healthcare system. Look at everything that's here. Meanwhile, we're sending billions of dollars out to.
Yeah, wait. When have
from-
Republicans advocated
Hold
to
on.
make the healthcare system better? Like seriously, like actually
He's
tell
not-
me when.
He's not 100% Republican.
Tell me when Republic. Wait, what is his healthcare plan?
Are we gonna finish?
What
Whatever
is
the-
Trump's healthcare plan?
We have to start here first. Here first.
What
we
is
should-
Trump's healthcare plan? Starting here first. What is Trump's healthcare plan?
His healthcare plan?
Yeah, what is Trump's healthcare plan?
I don't know what the healthcare plan is.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay, so if you don't know what the healthcare plan is, how are you going to start here first when you don't know where you're starting here first?
We have to build here before we get everything else. We can't fix everything at once, but we have to start here.
Okay. With what? With what? Start with what?
Listen, as I said, I think secretly you're a Trump supporter.
Secretly, I'm a Trump supporter. Really?
I think secretly you're a Trump supporter.
Are you trolling?
No, you have to be, because like there's no way you can. The fact that you think that Biden is having conversations with world leaders and they're coming out
How
saying,
does that make
yeah.
me a Trump supporter? What the fuck is wrong with you?
No. This is because he's on your mind 24/7.
What do you mean? I'm debating against a politician? Like, of course I'm talking about
he's
politics.
on
That's
your
like
mind
the relevant
24/7.
point.
You know, he's on your mind 24/7. I think
He's not on my mind
And he also
24/7.
changes. First, he wanted to ban TikTok. Now he's hopefully it doesn't get.
And then he didn't want to ban it, and now he wants to get it banned again.
No, I know he didn't want to ban it, so hopefully it doesn't.
No,
get
he
banned.
specifically said that if they have Chinese control
Yeah, if
over
he
it,
has Chinese
that it is
food.
going to be the case that he wants to ban it.
So I mean, but
Wait,
he-
so that's not what he was saying before.
No.
He just said he's gonna limit the quote unquote monopolization, whatever the fuck that means.
but he's at least open minded. Joe Biden listens to whatever.
He's
his
open
analysts
minded.
tell
Are
him.
you serious? He literally changes
What-
his position every 2 fucking seconds.
What position does Biden have? Does he have any position on anything? Or
Yeah,
does Kamala have a
Joe
position?
Biden does have a position. The Bipartisan Infrastructure Bill, the Chips and Science Act, the PACT Act, the Inflation Reduction Act, actual policy.
You know, the saddest part about the Democratic Party was this: you said
Says the
it was
one
a
who's not
Democratic
actually
Party.
responding to anything I'm saying.
You said it was a Democratic Party, and instead of having an open primary, you picked someone who no one picked. No one had a choice to pick.
Okay, so people had the ability to go up against her, and it is the case that no one chose to run against her.
Yeah,
Right, 80% of
that's
the
the
Democratic
case.
Party was
That's-
satisfied with her being the nominee.
No,
80%,
we didn't choose. We didn't choose.
dude.
You and your elite friends chose. We
What do you
didn't.
mean, me and my elite friends? What are you talking about? You think
You
I
and your
chose
elite
Kamala
friends.
Harris as the candidate?
You and your elite
You think I
friends
was the one
chose.
who evaluated that? What are you
Yeah.
talking about, dude?
You and your elite friends chose, and we
What do you
rejected
mean,
it.
you and your elite friends? You think I'm the one who determines in the DNC who's going to be the candidate for fucking president?
You
And
know
what
who
elite
didn't?
friends are you referencing?
Do you know who didn't? We
Wait,
didn't.
what elite friends are you referencing?
Nancy Pelosi,
You think I'm friends
Barack
with Nancy
Obama,
Pelosi?
whoever they are. So you and your elite friends
Dude,
chose.
you think that I'm friends with Nancy Pelosi? Are you like fucking delusional?
you and your elite friends chose,
Dude, you have to be trolling, dude.
and the American people
Come on,
said
bro.
no.
You actually, dude, there's no way you actually believe that. You do not believe that I'm friends with Nancy Pelosi.
The elite chose. The American
Dude,
people
can you
said
answer
no.
a question, or are you just like
Oh, yeah,
like
no, I
an
believe you are.
NPC,
I believe
dude?
you are. I mean, I think they do.
Then why'd
do
you
know
say
how I
that?
believe? Well, because of the $1.5 billion that you and your elite friends laundered, they probably sent you some
Me
of
and my
it.
elite friends. Who are my friends?
Kamala Harris and the people who spent $1.5 billion in 100 days.
They didn't spend it's not 1.5. Two as it relates to this. You don't understand that
It's-
the
it-
1 billion that you're referencing, they aren't my friends, right? And it is the case that Donald Trump raised over that and spent over that under his administration over the multiple times he ran for president. He spent more than that, so she was catching up to him in terms of media recognition.
$1.5 billion spent. They gave money to influencers like yourself.
I did not. You think I got paid by Kamala Harris?
They're paying you still here to talk. So
You think
how
I'm
do you
still?
know?
You think I'm paid by Kamala Harris?
If they're not paying you, you need a new manager.
I don't have a manager.
You know, so
Is,
yeah,
is that like
I mean,
is that news to you? I don't have a manager. I've never had a manager.
yeah, but
I'm not run by some corporation, dude. I'm some random fucking kid that got followers on TikTok. I'm seriously just some random kid. I grew up in Iowa.
well, as I said, thank God Trump won. I know a lot of people.
Why are you pivoting
upset,
back
but
to that? Matt, thank you for the $5 from the DNC. Alicia, thank you so much for the $10 from the DNC. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
More of that 1.5 billion going into your account.
Matt, thank you for the $5 for the DNC. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, more of that DNC money coming to you.
Yeah, dude,
know
I
what?
get
I'm
I
gonna
get I
send
get
you
I
some.
get so much DNC money, man.
I'm
Oh my
gonna send you
god,
some.
it's just I'm just like fucking I'm literally swimming in DNC money. All of the DNC money goes to me. No DNC money to Dean. No DNC money to Harry. No DNC money to Chris. All of it goes to me. All of it. I take all of it. I'm a greedy man. What can I say? I take all of it. Justice, thank you so much for the $10. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I take all of it. The DNC, their entire paycheck goes to me. I'm a greedy man.
Well,
I have plenty of things I want. You know, I take vacations all the time, right? Lofty vacations. Just spent last few weeks in the Bahamas. Didn't do lives. Marissa, thank you so much for the galaxy. Thank you so much. Sarah, thank you for the $1. Justice, thank you for the $10 from the PayPal. Look at all that DNC money coming in.
I love it for you.
Thank you for the DNC money. I appreciate it. Quite
But it
frankly, Michaela, thank you so much for the $1. And Sarah, thank you for the $1 for the DNC. Thank you. Really coming in.
Yeah, that DNC money. See? And look, our
Like you've never seen before.
Our conversations got you more money. And that's what I'm
Oh, someone just sent me money from Joe Biden himself. Thank you so much, Joe Biden.
And what did I tell you? I said you're going to be happier, you're going to be richer, you're going to be safer under
You want
Trump.
to give me like an argument? And there's no, how am I going to be safer?
Under Trump, you're going to be safer.
But you don't know how.
Richer.
Yvette, thank you so much for the $10 from the DNC. Thank you so much. I appreciate it from Joe Biden himself and Kamala Harris and Wells Fargo's checking account. Yo, Russell, thank you for the $1 from the DNC fund. Thank you.
Yeah, don't worry. They're going to send you some money from Ukraine, too. You'll probably get some of that money.
Yeah, actually, the money that's going to Ukraine was laundered to my bank account.
It's going a lot of places.
Yeah, dude, right to my bank account.
Yeah.
That's where it came from. Brianna, thank you so much for the $1. How do you think I got into this position? Right? Like, it has to be from the Illuminati and from the laundered Ukraine money to Parker get a job on TikTok.
But I have to go back to studying. It was nice talking to you. But
Look at it. Conveniently, the controlled opposition is running away.
I'm not. I don't run away. I do have to study.
Wait, but you're also paid by the DNC, and you're paid to come up here. So you have 15 more minutes, dude. Justice, thank you for the $15 on PayPal. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Justice, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. They're all jealous. They are very jealous. Ashlyn, thank you so much for the $2. Richie, thank you for the $1 from Joe Biden. Brianna, thank you so much for the $1. The DNC told me that you have at least 15 more minutes.
It's been a pleasure.
Dude, what are you talking about?
It's been a pleasure talking to you.
They paid you. They paid you.
And I paid myself, man.
No, the DNC paid you to come up on this live, dude. You're controlled opposition. You think they would have people up here that are real? What?
I think that is one thing that's beautiful about the country is anyone can have their opinion. Like I was literally studying. I saw you come up, and I requested to come up, and it's been,
Paige, thank you for the $10 from Nancy Pelosi. Thank you so much, Nancy. I really appreciate that. Yeah, like in order to hit your quota, you got to go 14 more minutes. You have 14 minutes and 12 seconds on the clock. Don't ask me why it's 14. It's just like a really weird
setup. Go really well or really horrible. I mean, I think it's.
What do you mean?
This presidency can go really well or go really horrible. I mean,
really horribly is probably most likely.
But if it goes well, big chances. But everyone's better than
how would it? Can you tell me 2 Trump economic policies you like?
The trade, the last one. I mean, the last one was great. The trade that he did with China was good for us. I think.
What trade with China? The tariffs?
Yeah,
that reduced trade.
Tariffs are going to be good.
Tariffs reduce trade.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do because they disincentivize trade between countries.
Okay, so I do import-export. Ethiopia puts tariffs.
Thank you for the $3 from Ukraine. Thank you so much.
Ethiopia puts tariffs on everything that comes in there. You ship a car to Ethiopia.
Did you see the laundered Ukraine money I just got?
I can't see it. Yeah, I told you.
Vlad just sent me the laundered Ukraine money. Brianna, thank you for the 50 cents. Yes, whenever he goes live. Come on, man. You don't like that? You wish your dollars were going towards something better? Autumn, thank you for the $3 for coffee from Kamala. Thank you so much. Cameron, thank you for the $5. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. They never realize every time they criticize you for making money, they're making you more money. This is money. This money is coming from Gavin Newsom, by the way, for real. Autumn, thank you so much for the $3. Thank you so much, Autumn. I appreciate it. Thank you. Charlotte, thank you so much for the $1. I appreciate it. All right, let's get this next person up here. Only send a guest request if you did vote Trump. Wait till they see the tariffs. Ashlyn, thank you so much for the $1.
Tariffs.
Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello? Chat, I feel like if Harry was going to go live, he'd already be live. To be totally frank. I don't see him live. I don't think he's going to go live. Oh, wait. Harry just hasn't got his DNC payment yet. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Yo, what's up? How old are you?
18, sorry. I just wanted to say I love you.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right, let's get this next person up here. Only send a guest request if you did vote Trump. We are just looking for some debates. Chat, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I wish I had my main account. I wish I didn't have an account warning chat. Seriously, I paid by the DNC, but they can't get my main account back. For real, bro. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
19.
Did you vote Trump?
I did.
Why so?
Well, one selfish reason is a tax plan, I guess. His tax plan is better for my family.
Okay, so does your family make over $400K a year?
Yes.
Okay, your family meaning not you?
Yeah, but the people who support me.
Okay. So do you know that your prices would be more expensive, so your taxes would be higher?
No.
Yeah, explicitly your taxes would be higher because it is the case that you would have increased prices.
What, are you talking about the tariffs?
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm talking about the tax plan.
Yeah, you understand that tariffs are a tax, right?
Yeah, but they're not a direct tax on income.
They're a tax on your income because you pay for things, right?
But that's a tax on purchases. I don't.
Which is taxing the money that you made that you're spending.
Yeah, but it's it's not a tax on income.
Yeah,
but
it is inevitably a tax on your income because you have to pay for things.
I know what you're saying. You know what I'm saying. Yeah. Okay. I understand tariffs and how that tax is passed on the consumer and whatever. But overall, if he implements the 25% tariffs on Mexico and Canada, that doesn't.
Yeah, which will cause prices to go up, and it goes against the USMCA.
I know we're not proportionate to Kamala's proposed tax plan on my family's income. So
really, so like you must be well over 400K because only the income over 400K is taxed at the higher rate.
Yeah.
And how much are you getting? Because all the money that you get specifically will not be taxed at a higher rate.
Well, I don't know what you're trying to say.
Under Kamala Harris, the money you get would not be taxed at a higher rate.
I know, but I'm not concerned about the money that I make at this point.
You're only concerned about your parents making more money?
Well, it has a bigger impact on me. I don't
4% higher rate of tax. Mary, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
And then also government
4% higher taxes. You know what I mean? Like, gotta vote for the sexual abuser.
Well, that's another thing, but also government regulation and
You want to talk about that other thing?
what? How he's a civilly
Been
liable.
held civilly liable of sexually abusing a woman. Mary, thank you for the $5. Thank you so much. Would you vote for someone held civilly liable of sexually abusing a child?
It'd probably depend on the. I mean, his case is not like you guys frame it as like he's a sexual abuser. I understand he's like not a great character, but like also all those things are like subject to what the case was, and it happened so long ago. Like there wasn't.
Okay, so would you vote for someone held civilly liable of sexually abusing a child?
It depends what I'd have to look at. I don't know
What do you have to look at? What does it depend on?
the evidence of the case or what.
Okay, so like, what evidence within a case would mean that you didn't accept the civil liability suit of the sexual abuse of a child?
I don't know. I've never thought about that.
Well, just think about it right now.
I don't know. There's a lot that goes into a legal case that I don't know why that's.
We're here for you.
I know. I don't know why that's necessarily the conversation.
What do you mean?
Because that's not what happened.
What are you talking about? It's relevant because are you saying that because the victim is younger, that means that sexually abusing a woman isn't excessively bad enough insofar as that you wouldn't vote for someone?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I think you need to weigh character and policy as well. And
you say you need to weigh character and policy. You understand both character and policy are worse for Trump, right?
Well, that's what I'm
His
saying.
character and his policy are both dog shit.
Okay, but I just told you.
Dog water, straight dog water.
I told you why his policy is better, and then also
No, you didn't. What policy is better?
The tax plan.
The tax plan? No, you just said that because it specifically benefits your family more because it reduces taxes on income over 400K. Yet you're not taking into account the fact that Kamala Harris's tax plan would reduce child poverty by 40 to 50%.
Yeah, I know, but you're asking
You don't
me.
care about childhood poverty. You don't care about with children making sure that they have food. You care specifically about your parents having a little bit more of their income over $400,000 a year. Think about how out of touch that is.
Both my parents
You're out
were.
of touch with the majority of America. You're out of
both
touch
my
with what it's like
parents
for
were-
working class people.
both my
Completely and
parents
totally
grew
out of
up
touch.
both my parents grew up. My dad's family had to file for bankruptcy when he was 14. So
That doesn't mean that you should vote for someone who actively is going to increase taxes on lower income individuals while increasing tax cuts for rich people.
okay, but I don't think. I think people should keep the money they earned, and the harder you work, the more money you deserve. And
You know that they still get more money even though they still have a tax rate.
yeah, but
They still make more money if they make more money, right?
yeah, but they make more money.
You're only taxing a percentage of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so why do the rich deserve a lower tax rate than the working class individuals? The top 400 billionaires
don't have a lower-
the top 400 billionaires paid a lower effective tax rate than working class individuals.
Yeah,
The
because
bottom
that's
50%.
because of what you're saying, because of business and write-offs and
The top 50%, the bottom 50% pays a higher effective tax rate than the top 400 families.
how do you get to that number?
I can send you the Washington Post article.
Well, can you just briefly explain to me?
So the Washington Post article indicates, right, that the effective tax rate as a percentage of, right, their particular level of wealth, right, is or level of income is the case that it is lower, right, than that of working class individuals that are in the bottom 50%. That's what it indicates. I
Okay,
can show you the graph if you'd like to see it.
But what are some examples of how that is an effective or like how that tax rate's lower.
Huh?
Like people who make more money, they pay more in taxes.
Yeah,
like-
that's how it should be.
Yeah, exactly. So how do they pay less in taxes effectively? Like what?
Effective tax rate as a percentage of their income.
Yeah, because the higher or the more you make, it's taxed lower because people don't like.
No, you want to tax income higher whenever it is the case that you have more income. Would you tax someone who is a working class family as much as you would tax like a billionaire? No.
No, well, you get taxed the same. It's with the tax bracket. Like everyone who makes under like the 40,000 you make, everyone who makes 40,000 pays the same amount of tax on that 40,000.
So no, do you think that $40,000 a year should be taxed at the same rate as $4 million a year?
The first 40,000 should be, and then whatever after
No,
that.
I'm okay. So obviously the first 40,000 should be taxed at the same rate. I'm not disputing that. I'm talking about the overall level of income for the year.
Well, no, I think it should all be taxed the same, honestly.
Okay, so you the same rate for lower income at 40,000, the same as 4 million a year.
Yeah, I mean,
So the janitor pays the same tax rate as the CEO, making $10 million in a year.
Yeah, sure, why not? I think a flat tax rate would be.
Bro literally thinks Brian Thompson should have been paying the same tax rate as someone working at a fast food restaurant. What the fuck? And actually, you want him paying higher because you want tariffs that are aggressive. So you want income tax to be a flat tax, but then tariffs, you're okay with that regressively negatively impacting lower income and middle class individuals because you care more about rich people than you care about working class people having food on the table and children literally having basic fucking healthcare, education, and basic resources. You're a fucking greedy individual. Incredibly greedy individual to say that literally a 4% increase in your taxes isn't worth a literal 40 to 50% reduction in childhood poverty. And it's only 4% over $400,000 in a year.
Yeah.
Not on anything before that. Only on the income over 400K. Do you realize how unbelievably insane that is?
Okay, well, I told you that was a reason why. That, like, I bet you a vast majority of Americans vote based on how much money is going to go into their pocket. That's what everyone talked about. How prices were
Does that
more
mean
expensive.
does that mean you should vote on that? Because people don't understand that it is the case that inflation under the administration doesn't mean it was caused by the incumbent president. It doesn't mean that you should vote on behalf of the way that they did.
Why?
Because it's not good reasoning. It's a correlation causation fallacy. Just because two things are associated doesn't mean one caused the other. There was 14.8% unemployment under Trump's administration, the most since the Great Depression. Now, you don't attribute that to Trump because you realize that there are external factors like COVID that would have caused this.
Well, yeah, obviously external factors cause inflation too, but there's also decisions that that like Biden made or Trump could have made that could have reduced inflation as well. Like stopping sending out stimulus checks when everyone was working again.
You understand that Trump did stimulus checks, right?
Yeah, but you also understand that COVID was worse when Trump was in office than when Joe Biden was.
You understand that well, actually, there was Delta under the Biden-Harris administration, so I don't know how you can say that. Delta and Omicron? What are you talking about? There was one wave under Trump. There were multiple waves under Biden.
People had completely stopped working under Trump, and that's the whole point of stimulus.
Yeah,
checks.
but you understand that COVID still was impacting people under Biden.
Yeah, but not at the same level. Like he could have extremely reduced the stimulus checks, and therefore having less money in circulation would have reduced inflation.
Say that again?
If there's less money in circulation, So he stops giving out stimulus checks.
Well, I just want to let you know the Trump administration signed off on more debt-related spending than the Biden-Harris administration. 8.4 trillion overall, 8.4 trillion overall, 4.8 trillion non-COVID related. For the Biden-Harris administration, 4.3 trillion overall, 2.2 trillion non-COVID related.
Didn't Biden propose another like 4 trillion that didn't get passed?
So wait, he doesn't propose the policy. He can propose like introduce the bill. He can propose like a tax plan, but that doesn't mean that it's accepted, right? And I'd like to see what one you're referencing is another 4 trillion. And even if it was another 4 trillion, right? That still isn't the same. That's still just a bit lower than Trump, right?
Yeah, I understand that, but I mean, I think we can both agree neither president's probably very concerned about the deficit that we have. They kind of all run on giving people as much money as possible, which goes back to the fact that that's what most people vote on. Like that's
yeah, just because most people vote on that does not mean it's justified to vote on that. Randy, thank you so much for the $1. Thank you.
So what do you think? What do you think people should be voting on, or like? Do you?
Yeah, you should be voting on like facts, evidence, right, reason.
Okay, but like, you think that someone? Like, you think that someone? Like, you think that someone? No, I didn't say who.
Or lower income.
I just said the idea that you'd be voting on.
You could, yeah, I understand you could vote on conditions that would be better for you, but I wouldn't want that to be at the expense of other people. En masse.
Okay.
That's what you're not understanding.
But it's not necessarily direct, like, that there's not a direct line between those two things.
What do you mean?
Like, just because I voted for someone who would put more money in my parents' pockets doesn't mean I caused someone to go into childhood poverty.
So, what you did is you caused a greater level of childhood poverty, which negatively impacts more people.
How did I?
Because we would have reduced childhood poverty by specifically having Kamala Harris as president.
Do you know the numbers on people who are in the lower middle class on how they voted?
Yeah. So, in terms of the lower middle class, I don't have statistics on like specifically like who they would have voted for, but that doesn't justify at all that it was better for the lower middle class. Like even if it were leaning towards Trump.
One other thing I want to talk about is like the stock market's better under Republican presidents and regulations lower for companies. One stat is between January 2022 and June 2024, California added 5,400 private sector jobs, which is 0.07% of the.
So you say they added private sector jobs. What you're not understanding is that you have to demonstrate that it's predicated off of the policy, right? So if we look at the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act in particular, it only added $10 billion to the annual GDP, right? For $190 billion of debt-related spending, according to the Committee for Responsible Federal Budget. A paper from a liberal and conservative economist from Harvard indicates specifically that it would cost, that it would produce only $10 billion in federal revenue or GDP and less than $2 billion in federal revenues.
Okay, well, you didn't let me finish.
Sorry.
And nearly all of the state's job growth, so 96.5%, came from government hiring. And the state now faces the second highest unemployment rate in the U.S. And they're seeing businesses leave. And it's also increasing like costs, and the public services are worse, and all regulation has increased like tremendously over the same amount of time. So almost 97% of job growth went to government hiring, while only 0.07 of the national job growth went to private sector. And in that same time,
I would like to see where you got the data from. Lexi, thank you so much for the $20. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Here's some money for your next afters ice cream. Love you, King. Thank you so much, Lexi. I appreciate it. I actually will definitely do that. I definitely will. Thank you so much, Lexi. I appreciate it. Brandon, thank you for the $5. Thank you so much for Hi Parker from Brandon and Ryan. Thank you so much, Brandon and Ryan. I appreciate it. Like, I'd like to see where you got those numbers from.
Let me see if I can find it. Okay, but do you think government regulation is good or bad?
It depends on the regulation that you're referencing. Some regulations good, some regulations bad.
Okay,
Do you think speed limits are good?
yeah, obviously.
Okay, that's a government regulation.
Yeah, but I'm talking.
So then you have to argue why the regulation is bad, because typically speaking, the regulations are going to be good, actually.
Do you think that 97% of the state's job growth should go to government?
I don't think 90% I'd love to see the data on that.
I'm trying to find it.
And it depends on the context of whether or not it's relevant, like towards the growth of the country. It could be relevant towards the growth of the country.
Came from Hoover Institution.
What's the title?
I don't have it. All right, we'll look up California job growth from 2022 to 2024. I listened to it on a podcast, so I don't have.
Okay, so just some random podcast.
It's not a random podcast, but it's like
78% were private sector. Jesus Christ, you just lied.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. 78% are private sector.
Over what time period?
January 2022 and June 2024.
And no, that's not what I'm looking at.
Yeah, I don't see anything you're saying.
What's the title of the thing you pulled up?
So, well, that was just the first thing that came up. It was from, actually, literally Hoover is the one it cites. But what's it called? If you just click on the California Governor report, actually, wait, let me click on your Hoover one. It does not say what you said.
What does it say?
California job growth, the Bureau of Labor Statistics data produces. Hold up. One takeaway. Job growth is higher. Hold up. Oh, give me 1 second. Okay, I'd have to look through your thing. There's a specific thing from California private sector. Has the title is "Private Sector Jobs Are the Backbone of California's Job Growth." That's from December 11th, 2024.
From when? July what?
December 11th, 2024. It's private sector jobs are the backbone of California's job growth. And the number specifically says 78%, right, were private sector.
And it gives that.
Yeah. Between January 2022 and June 2024, employers in California created more than 672,000 jobs, with approximately 78% or 523,000 jobs created in the private sector alone.
The thing we're looking at says only 5,400 jobs.
What are you looking at?
It was just a thing on the podcast. But.
What I'm referencing is coming from literally from the California government.
Oh. I wonder if I could. Do you think that the government wastes money?
Why are you pivoting from the point that I just brought up?
Well, because I don't have the numbers. So
you said it was 90%. Now you're backing away from that?
Well, it's what I listened to and what I said.
Yeah, well, I mean, you should probably question that a little bit.
I did look into it at one point and I saw what I just mentioned, but I don't have the numbers in front of me. I don't have a computer to pull it up. So, but it's true that under Republican leadership that there's less regulation and therefore the private sector does better and investments are better.
Under what? Say it one more time.
Under Republican presidency.
You don't have any good evidence that investment is better under what's your evidence that it's better?
I mean, just the fact that Republicans are more for less regulation, therefore companies.
Less regulation isn't necessarily better.
but it is for investments. And like the private sector, when you're investing in companies, it's better. Like the stock market is better under Republicans, like historically.
Yeah, so you say it's the stock market is historically better. What evidence do you have of that? Because the stock market is at all-time highs right now.
Well, yeah, but that's because of COVID, the ending of COVID. But
Okay, so I don't see how that's like something you're gonna attribute that. It got to higher points than under Trump.
okay, but if you don't associate and attribute the inflation of Biden or like under Biden, then you can't associate the stock market, can you?
Sorry, say that one more time.
If you can't associate the high inflation under Biden, how can you associate that he has anything to do with the stock market also being high?
I wasn't attributing that. You were attributing just because it was under the administration that it was because of them.
No,
What I was using was the same reasoning that you provided earlier, and I was just reductioing your original reasoning. I wasn't necessarily claiming that that's good reasoning.
If you look it up right now, I guarantee you'll find that
What do Republicans do to make the stock market better?
less regulation.
Less regulation. What reduction in regulation led to the stock market doing better?
Well, I mean, obviously, there's like a lot. Like, do you completely disagree with what I'm saying, or just because I don't have the facts and numbers that you can discredit it?
I'm waiting to see like what you see to be the reason why Republicans would have caused it to be better. And if you can't demonstrate to me the reason that Republicans would have caused it to be better, then why are you attributing it to them?
Okay, say that again.
Why are you attributing it to Republicans without having a reason to attribute it to Republicans?
Well, because it's like, that's just the truth. Like, decreasing like corporate tax on companies results in higher profits.
Yeah, which it doesn't necessarily benefit most people. Again, a $10 billion GDP increase from the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act for $190 billion of spending.
Okay, but I was talking about investing. If you lower corporate tax, that's better for investments. True or false?
So I do not think lower corporate tax is overall better for investments, because we have to take into account is how you're going to fund the rest of the set of circumstances. If you are going to decrease funding, well, that's going to cause stocks to go down within the context of what you're decreasing funding within.
But if you're decreasing corporate tax, you're increasing bottom line profit for companies, which is better.
Yeah, which is not necessarily better for the country. That's what I'm saying. So how are you evaluating one that just because the stock market is doing better, that means it's because of them, right? And then two, you understand that just because the stock market is doing better doesn't mean that's benefiting most of the country, because it is the case that 90% of stocks are owned by the top 10%.
Well,
Megan, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you so much.
Talk about how
Brianna, thank you so much for the 50 cents. Thank you so much.
the fact that the stock market has
What
gone
specifically?
we can look at the stock market since literally Trump was elected and how much it's gone up.
So resub on the main, by the way, Brianna. Sorry, what did you just say? Say it one more time.
How high the stock market's gone since Trump was elected. That's pretty good signal that people are.
That's not necessarily because of him.
You don't think so?
No.
But like,
So what you're not understanding is that whenever a candidate is elected, there's a rallying within the market. So there are going to be rallies within certain markets because of him, sure, right? But what you're not understanding is that there would have been rallies in other markets if if Harris were elected, which actually would have meant that there would have been a rally regardless. So whether or not there was a rally is not dependent upon Trump. What rallied is dependent on Trump. Okay, so it's not necessarily better for the country for the rally to be like within the context of crypto.
I wasn't talking about crypto, but crypto went up as well. But like, if you look like
I'm giving like an example,
bank stocks and stuff like that. Also, IPO is better under Republicans because there's less rules and
User, thank you so much for the fireworks. Thank you so much. I appreciate. Thank you so much. Less rules doesn't necessarily mean good. Also, like, dude, this is just like a terrible way to refer to it.
But
Okay.
less
Is there anything else you want to talk about, or add?
No.
All right. Ari, thank you so much for the money gun. Thank you so much, Ari. By the way, everyone, I don't think Harry is going to be on tonight. He's looking like he's not going to be on. He's not on yet, so he's most likely not going to be on. Yo, what's up? Thank you for the cap. Thank you so much. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
24.
What state do you live in?
Are you circumcised?
Oh, dude. Oh, my God. Oh, dude. It's unbelievable. Sometimes I just go through the craziest shit, dude. What the fuck?
Yo, what
It's a
was
How old are you?
that?
I don't know, man. How old are you?
19.
Did you vote Trump?
No, I did not.
Based. Yo, thank you so much. I appreciate the fest juice. Thank you. Seriously, what the fuck just happened, chat? Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 23.
Did you vote Trump?
No.
Based. All right, let's go on to the next person. Only send a guest request if you did vote Trump. Alrighty. Let's get this next person up here. Only send a guest request if you did vote Trump. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello? Alright, let's get this next person up. Marissa, thank you so much for the hand art. Thank you. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
46.
Did you vote Trump?
Nope.
Nice. Only send a guest request if you did vote Trump. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Alright, let's get this next person up here. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hello. Yeah.
Did you vote Trump?
I wish I did.
Can you vote?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Why?
I just didn't happen to vote, but I can vote.
What'd you say?
I just didn't happen to vote, but I do. Above 18.
Yeah, you're above 18? Okay. How old are you?
21.
Okay. Okay, so why do you want to vote Trump?
I think he's much better and he can do much better things compared to other presidents. Compared to
what state would you vote in?
That would be Florida.
Florida? What time is it?
Yeah. Bro, you really You're asking me about that?
Alright, let's go to the next individual. Only send a guest request if you did vote Trump. Yeah, it's a how old are you? Let's get this next person up here. Only send a guest request if you did vote Trump. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
So,
Did you vote Trump? Hello? Okay, let's get this next person up here. Chat, I don't know whether or not to like I don't know what to do. Like, do I continue on this account? Or should I just go on my third account or something? I don't know.
Good night.
Yo, what's up? How old are you? Text Harry. I think Harry's just not getting on tonight. Of course, he picks the one night I'm gonna join. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello? All right, let's get this next person up here. I apologize, everyone. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hey, 22.
Did you vote Trump?
I did, yes,
Why?
sir. Because he aligns with the views that I have more closely than the opposition, and I
Like what?
personally. So I'll go over one of the biggest grievances that I've had, specifically over the last campaign cycle. Let's say we have the current president, right? Who's Joe Biden, completely incapable of doing his job as a president. His mental stability has declined. He's not in any position at all to be running a country, especially the United States. And you have someone who's running for office who blatantly lies to the media and says that he's capable of doing these things and he can practically do backflips in his office.
So can
And
you're
no,
so
can I finish?
crazy
Can I
saying
finish
that.
what I said, and then I'll let you
Can
say
I respond to
everything.
that?
Yeah, but can I finish and then I'll.
Yeah, so I'll just respond to this. Can you name one quality that exists within the context of Donald Trump that does not exist within the quality or within the context of Joe Biden? That means that Donald Trump is more fit than Joe Biden. You can unmute. You good there? Cynthia.
Hear me? Sorry.
Can you name the quality that exists within the context of Donald Trump that does not exist within Joe Biden? That means
Yeah.
that Donald Trump is
So
more
sure,
fit than
and
Joe Biden.
absolutely, I have no problem answering that.
Caitlin,
But
thank you
first,
so
I
much
don't.
for the $15. Thank you so much on PayPal. Thank you so much, Caitlin.
All right. So I will answer your question, okay? But I want to take one thing at a time because it seems like you're trying to pivot from my point, and I don't want to. Let's focus on one point at a time because you asked me a question. So let's finish this first. The situation that I'm bringing up is that regardless of political party, right? Whether I'm Republican or Democratic, and I know that someone who is running the country that I work with on a day-to-day basis, his job, and I go up to the media and I lie to the media and I lie to the American citizens and I tell them that he can practically do backflips in his office.
I'm questioning your
and he's-
exact point. I'm questioning your exact point of whether or not you see him to be fit by asking you what quality exists within Trump that does not exist within Joe Biden. That means Donald Trump is fit. Joe Biden is not fit.
The question that I'm asking you for, and again, I'm going to answer your question, but I wanted you to answer mine first, which is that
This is a relevant question. I promise you, it's a relevant
Is
question.
it
to the
not-
point you brought up?
You asked me why I supported Trump. I voted for Trump because you have someone in office currently that lies to the American people about the capabilities of our president, to the
Have you heard
people
what I
of
just
America.
said? Did you hear what I just said?
And I'm asking you, is
Are we
that
having
evil?
are we having a conversation? Are
Is
we
it
having a
evil?
back and forth conversation?
Yes, and I just
So
want to take
I
it
do-
one point at a time
Cynthia,
because I will
Cynthia.
answer your in full detail.
Shut the oh my dude, this is actually so frustrating. So frustrating that you're not going to engage in a conversation with me. I'll keep asking you the question, but I want you to like literally respond to this, okay? Because I don't believe that Joe Biden is not fit to be president. I do believe he's fit to be president. Now, do I think that he can do everything that I would want from him? No. But what you mean by fit in that context is that he could just fulfill the necessary qualities of being president. Okay? Donald Trump can follow the necessary qualities of being president, right? But he's not to the degree that I would want. So if you mean fit in the under the context of they can fulfill the necessary qualities of being president, well then yeah, I do think that Joe Biden meets that criteria, and I don't think that Kamala Harris is lying.
Okay, and I see your point, and I see what you're saying, but this is the most important job that you can have is to run the United States. Like, this is the president of the United States. It's not that he can just sit back and have other people do his work. It's that he should be able to run his position at the fullest capabilities in the country.
Yeah, Donald Trump can't do that either. What's the quality difference between them? That means that, right, Donald Trump